Hello everyone, it's Chloe here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new weekly video. Today's video is going to be a weekly reading vlog. I think it's a weekly reading vlog. I don't know, I'm pre-recording the intro. This is a Saturday. I'm starting to film on Monday, so I don't know how it's going to work. Anyway, I think it's going to be a reading vlog this week because I originally wanted to do a reading vlog of my TBR jar, picking my next read. I picked up a bunch of like new releases, so I feel like I want to read them first. So I think the reading vlog is going to be me reading the new releases. There's at least 3 books I have in mind to be in this video, so hopefully we can get them all done. But again, this is just the intro, so I'm going to cut to me in like 2 days talking about the books I want to read. I know you guys like the reading content and a lot of you guys don't like the reading content, so it's fine. It's honestly fine. I just enjoy making the reading content and the plus size clothing hauls and etc, etc. I just like making it, so I'm going to obviously upload it. If you want to know what I read in a week, realistically I don't know how much I'm going to read. This is just a realistic reading vlog because I haven't read in quite a while. Well, I've read, but like I went from reading every single day to like not. So hopefully I'm not in a slump or anything. Let's hope I can get some reading done this week. And if you want to know what I read in the week, just keep on watching.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me?
Good morning. Welcome to day 1 of this weekly reading vlog. Nellie's here. Do you want to say hi? Say hi. Thank you, baby. You look outside. When I decided to do the intro of this video, I said I had 3 books in mind to read. I've already read 2 of them. I read them over the weekend. But I will talk about them, I guess, because that's what we do on this channel. But the main one I really wanted to read for this video and in general was Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I genuinely got so shocked when I heard about this book because this is nothing like she has ever done. Her first 3 books were science-based. Her YA debut was about chess. And this one is about vampires and werewolves. She can write about anything at this point. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. I originally rated it at 4.5 stars, but I'm like kind of leaning more towards 5. This was so good. I don't know what she put in this book, but it was so good. I haven't read anything like this before. I'm not really a big werewolf vampire galley, but as you can see, I did a little bit of tabbing because it's really cute. Lo is a no, he's not. Lo is the alpha of a werewolf pack, and Misery is the only daughter of the most powerful councilman, and this is like a marriage of convenience, but like there's like a backstory going on within this book, and it was so interesting to find out. So I liked this a lot. I was gonna read it in this video, still read it though, sorry. And the next one I read was The Teacher by Frida McFadden. This is her newest release, I'm pretty sure. I finished this book in 5 hours. There's something about Frida's work that I just literally want to binge. I've read The Housemaid and Never Lie. I still have Co-Worker to read, which I might read in this vlog, who knows, because it is very fast paced. I didn't like the preface of this story, and I can't tell you because it's kind of a spoiler. You'll find out if you read it. However, this is about Addie and Eve. Eve is a math teacher and Addie is a student. I was genuinely feeling ill, like genuinely feeling sick a little bit over halfway during this book, but I kept going because my friend Megan read it and she wanted to talk to me about it. This book alone is worth it for the epilogue. If you like, I really just want to tell you guys what happens, but you have to read the whole book to understand the epilogue. If you're interested in this book, please for the love of God just grab it, just so you can go through the entire book and then read the epilogue, because you have like your main twist, but then with Frida you have another twist. But those are the 2 books I wanted to read in this vlog, but just already read. One book I know for sure I'm going to read is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I have like 5 books from Lisa I haven't read. This is her newest release, and I have been told that this book is to die for from one of my Instagram followers, Connor, so shout out to you. I'm gonna read this in this video, so hopefully we can get some good reactions, but I actually don't know what this is about. I just know it's a thriller. It's a massive paperback, so the writing is ginormous. What is it about? 2 women, 2 stories, which one do you trust? Alex and Josie are 2 very different women whose lives become entangled when Josie persuades Alex to make a podcast about her. Alex finds Josie strange and a bit unsettling, but the story she tells is compelling and Alex can't resist temptation to keep recording it. Soon she realizes that Josie has been hiding some very dark secrets, but by then it's too late. Josie has made her way into Alex's life and into her home. Can people just stay out of people's houses? It's not that hard. And Alex must ask herself, who is Josie Fair and what has she done? Oh my god, I'm really in my thriller era, so if anyone has any really good books to read, let me know. This is probably the first book I'm going to read in this weekly vlog. Again, it's a realistic weekly vlog, reading vlog, whatever, so I don't really know how much I'm going to read, but we'll see. But again, I did read this in 5 hours, so I do read quick, but I had to be in the mood, so we'll see. This is the portion of the video where I show you everything that I just picked up from the post office. This, I'm pretty sure, is a book from my friend Tiana. I love book mail. This is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I have been wanting this for so long. I'm pretty sure this is a hockey romance. Or is it football? I think it's football. Hang on. Another sports romance to add to my ever-growing collection of sport romances. This one has been stuck in the frickin' depot for so long, and I am so excited because I bought this off a Facebook group, and this is the special edition of From Look Off With Love from Fairy Loot, I believe. Oh, she double wrapped it. What a fucking legend. Oh my god, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So this is From Look Off With Love, and if you don't know, this is actually my first ever Kindle read I ever read on my Kindle, and I'm pretty sure this may have been my first ever like sports romance. If you didn't know, this is ice skating. This is the Fairy Loot edition. I've just double checked. So this is the front, back, but these edges, are you taking the piss? This is to die for. That's actually beautiful. This is under the dust jacket of Jasmine and Ivan, but look at the end pages. So this is the gorgeous Jasmine, and then if I go to the other one, this is Ivan as well. I need to get more of Mariana Zapata books because I love her slow burn so much, but I actually don't know if this is signed or not. It is. This is signed by the queen herself, and I got this secondhand, but like in the group I'm in Facebook, everyone obviously takes their special edition seriously. I'm so excited to put this on my shelf. But also, speaking of hauls, this video is sponsored by Temu, and I have a bunch of bookish stuff that I picked up from them because I knew I was going to be doing this video, and because who doesn't love good bookish stuff? So we're going to do a little haul for you really quickly. All the information will be on the screen and also down below if you're interested. But I did just pick up the last parcel, so actually I'm going to open it right now. If you guys have no idea what it is, it's very small. Why such a big bag, Temu? What the hell? So this is actually book related as well. This is my little book light. Again, I usually have like my normal lights on, but sometimes you need lights directly on the pages. And this here, I don't know if you're able to tell, but on the page, that's gonna be so good. Again, it's dark now, but I want to show you on the pages as well. Let me show you really quickly everything else. I got book related, and then I'll jump into the clothes really quickly because obviously I'm a big book girly, but I obviously started with my clothes, so I have to show that as well, obviously. I am so excited because you guys know I love little knickknacks on my shelves, and I actually picked up 2 different knickknacks. The first one is going to be on my Fourth Wing shelf, and obviously if you haven't read Fourth Wing, it's a dragon book to sum it up. So I found this cute little dragon reading a book. Are you kidding me? Like, how cute is this? He's got a little butterfly, he's reading his little book. We love him. And then this one I'm extra excited for because I have my Sarah J Maas shelf here, and I finally picked up one of these bad boys because it looks like a Cyril. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. From the ACOTAR series. So it's this little demon guy. And if you've read ACOTAR, you know. But this is shaped to sit on your shelves. So this little guy will be sitting right here on my shelf, protecting my ACOTAR series. First off, I have another bookmark because you can never have too many bookmarks. This one says Falling for the Villain 1 page at a time, and it's actually metal, which I find incredible. And then all of these I'm going to be using non-stop. We have translucent sticky notes. I don't mind annotating my books, you guys know that, but I really wanted to try this out. So I got a 3-pack of them, all different sizes. So this one's a bit taller. This one is the standard size of sticky notes, and we have really small ones, which is really cool as well. Speaking of kind of like sticky notes, I got more tabs because your girl annotates like crazy. So this is a pack of 2,000. So again, these are all the colors. Again, it's crazy over here. I picked up some highlighters. I do have highlighters already, but these are kind of like really pastel. The ones I have like neon. These are the colors that won't like basically give away the writing when you highlight, you know what I mean? I finally picked up one of these. When you're reading a book, you can open it up and stick this little on your thumb. Hello, don't do that please. And you can hold it open and be relaxed while holding it because you're not fucking destroying your fingers because it's such a hassle. But I think that's all the bookish stuff I have. But now obviously on brand with what I like, books, fashion, accessories, etc, etc. Well, this is actually very random, but I think it's needed. This is a little Stanley Cup straw cover, I guess. So it looks like this. It's a little flower, and it also comes with a little charm that has a letter C on it. Accessories, we're going to go really quickly because I know for a fact everyone's clicking on this video to do books. Pack of headbands because they're coming back in style. There's like 6. Oh, there's 6 of them in here. We have a cream one, a white one, a dark brown, or a light brown, darker brown, a black one, and then a grey one. And speaking of, this is part of the set that I'm about to show you. So in this set, you get this lovely headband. Literally obsessed with this. Gets my hair out of the face so well. You also get a little claw clip of a flower. Almost said heart, but it's not a heart clearly. 2 scrunchies. These hold my thick ass hair so well. I'm so happy. And then these are basically little wristbands when you wash your face so the water doesn't go down your wrists. But it looks like this. So when you wash your face, now the water goes down your wrists. Now we have fashion stuff. First of all, again with the pink, I don't know what's going on with me, but we have the sickest shoes known to man. These are absolutely stunning. So I got the pink ones because I feel like that's very me. I don't have any pink shoes. I feel like I have a lot of pink clothing and I can wear them with these. We have this little cardigan that you can just pop on your body like so. This would actually go really well with this outfit, and this was almost sold out, but I had to pick it up because I think you'd call it a cardigan, but this is basically a cardigan shirt thing that is all fluffed out, if you can see there, and then it ties up in the front, and then the little wrists have fluffies as well. This with pants or a skirt, chef's kiss, dude. Or even wearing them with these jeans. These are just black jeans with elastic on the waistband. They have the sickest little smiley faces ever, but there is cuts in them that you might not be able to see. Either way, I love a good jean, you guys know. And these last 2 things are my favorite things in the world. It is also 40 degrees here. Like, it's hot, okay? So I'm not going to be wearing these anytime soon because they're jumpers. But I have this kind of color block cropped sweater moment. It is the cutest thing in the world. I'm obsessed. It is like a turtleneck as well. The last piece I'm so obsessed with. So this is a jumper. It was in a 4X because I wanted to sleep in it and just like lounge in it. And it has a little froggy on it. And it says, "You've yeed your last ha, partner." Just in bed reading with this on. Comfy as all hell. Come on now. Is that not the cutest thing in the world? Anyway, so if you catch me wearing this sweater in this video, it's from Temu. I'll leave everything linked down below and all the discounts and everything. So thank you again to Temu for sponsoring today's video. Okay, apparently I'm like sitting on the floor now, so we're here. Up to date now. I'm gonna actually talk about books now. It's currently almost 3 p.m. I was reading this morning and like at lunchtime, then I went to the post office and then came back and did the whole part. Haven't read since, but I am currently 75 pages into None of This Is True. I'm enjoying it because I have so many fucking questions. I feel like I'm always gonna have questions in thrillers or mysteries, whatever you want to call it. Again, I don't know what it is with the massive age gap. And when I say massive, I literally mean massive. What the fuck is going on? I don't know what's gonna happen because like I don't like anyone in this. I like Alex, but I don't know if I should because Josie is a bit of a weird one, but then again I'm always like, if I find the weird one weird, it's never the weird one, you know? Again, I'm only 75 pages in, but it is good. You have a lot of questions coming up in your brain, but that's the point. This is what a little cereal looks like on my shelf. This is where my Throne of Glass series was. I'm getting a new set, so ignore the gap, but that's what that looks like. And then this is my little dragon. Oh god, it's the cutest thing ever. Anyway, I'm thinking of putting my look off here because then it goes into my sport romance area. Maybe I'll also show you the 2 new special editions I got last week, which you guys have not seen. I think I mentioned it as well, but I ended up getting the Waterstones edition of Red, White and Royal Blue again from the Facebook page I'm in. I mainly got this because I haven't got this cover, but it's actually signed. That's Casey's handwriting. What the fuck? Anyway, so that's that's that. And then I ended up picking up the Afterlight exclusive, which is Luma Crate edition of Happy Place for $30. And this is the one with Harriet and Wynne on the undercover jacket. But then this one itself is signed by Miss Emily Henry as well. $30. I'm so excited. I love special editions. Who am I? I genuinely have a headache, but I have like 4 pages left. Like it could end here. But also I know it doesn't have to end here. So like I literally have this much left. 16 months later. Jesus fuck. This scares me. What? Wait, what? You're a fucking idiot. Okay. Oh, fuck off. What? I don't like when kids are involved. I have a page left. What? I'm so conflicted. It is currently 7:40 and I've just finished None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I don't know how I feel, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the ending. Like I know the fact that she wants us to sit here after we've finished it and think of like what's true and what's not, but I don't know if I liked the ending because I know I'm gonna sit here and be like, what the fuck is happening? Like I know that's gonna happen. I've done that every time I've read a thriller. I'm probably gonna give this a 3.5. It's not the greatest, but it's still a very hooky type of thriller. A lot of detail goes into this freaking book. That's the first read of this vlog anyway. I think before I do everything on my Goodreads, I'm gonna pick a new read. This. If you haven't already watched my reading started books for a week reading vlog. I read the first book in this little set, which was If You Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin, and this is the sequel to that book of Finney's point of view. I didn't like that first book, but I really wanted to read this one because Finn was one of my favorite characters. He's a sweet little boy. So I feel like this is going to be my next read. And I think this is from 3 different points of views. Yeah, okay, so this is all Finn. And then this is Jack. And there's someone else. Which I don't know if I like that, to be honest. We have Autumn's point of view. You have Autumn, Finn and Jack in this book. So this will be my next read. I'm a bit nervous, but it is what it is, vibes. Hello everybody and happy Wednesday. I didn't film anything yesterday. If you're anywhere in Victoria right now, we had a massive storm. We had a rainstorm, hailstorm, but mostly a windstorm that blew out our power for like 6 hours. We had no power yesterday, which realistically makes me think I should have read. Didn't. First of all, we had a tree snap in half, so that was our priority. Didn't hit anything outside, didn't hit the house. The windows are all intact. Nothing is damaged, which is great. So I didn't read anything yesterday for obvious reasons. Anyway, but I did have a think, and I don't think I'm going to start this one just yet. I really want to start the Throne of Glass series, and I just got a notification saying that my set has been shipped because I sold my old set. I don't want to start Throne of Glass yet until I finish this monstrosity. So I'm gonna maybe read some of this today. Do I want to? No, but I want to finish this fucking book so I can get it off my Goodreads, and I know for a fact that I can put it back on my shelf and not on my bloody bedside table. We're gonna maybe read some of this today. You guys should know my feelings of this whole debacle. Anyway, by the title and by what I've told you already, you guys know that this is a realistic reading vlog and I can't help a storm happening, so it's very realistic of how much I read during the week. Yeah, I just didn't read yesterday because I was focusing on the storm. I was focusing on, I can't speak, focusing on Nelly because Nelly does not like the rain and hail, nada. It's sunny as shit now. You can't tell, but it's really blue sky right now. If I read today, it will be this one. I do want to read. I'm going to answer some Snapchats first, and I'm going to get into this. I don't really think I'm in the mood to read, but I want to, which is not fun in any way, shape or form. I am so close to finishing and I could not care less, but I just want to finish it. I like don't care. I'm going to finish this today, but I'm just over it. I have 2 chapters left. Don't tell me that's what I think it is. What am I reading right now? I have to pee so bad. I look like ass. A few things. Mum's talking to Nelly and Dad is cutting down our tree. So if you can hear that, apologies. I've officially, finally finished Iron Flame. Everybody have a round of applause because I started this in November. It's February. It's Valentine's Day right now, so Valentine's Day. This was a shit show and I skipped 20 chapters of this. The ending? No, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't have the energy to talk about how bad this was. I ended up rating it a 2.5 to a 3 star. That's cool. I don't know what to say. I know people love this book. I know people don't like this book. I'm one of the people that clearly do not like it. Why is it so thick? You don't need it to be this thick. Am I going to get the others? Probably. Violet pissed me off all of the books that I read. And I freaking skipped 20 chapters, which I think I skipped most of the stuff where she's more annoying than normal, and I still did not like her. And she's the main character. I survived it. Did I like it? No. No fucking way. It's there. I read it. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, I did say to myself that I didn't want to start another fantasy unless I finished this monstrosity, which I have done, so I could pick a new fantasy now. But I also want to start the Cruel Prince trilogy because they're fast-paced, they're short, I think. It might be one of my picks, I don't know, but I'm just gonna chill with Corey because I've been reading this and I'm over it. And if I start a new one or if I pick a new one or anything like that, I'll let you know. This can go back on my shelf and never see the light of day ever again, so that's cool. Your feet are fucking cold. Say good morning. Hello everyone and good morning and happy Thursday. Hi. Hey, I didn't update you guys last night, but I did end up starting a book, which I did insert a clip, I think. If I edit this correctly, I edited a clip. Oh, hello. I did end up starting The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I did post an annotation I did on my Instagram, and like 5 different people told me that it's one of the best series I've ever read, and I'm so excited. I ended up finishing Iron Flame around dinner-ish time, and then I made dinner, and then I started this, and I read it till literal bedtime because I'm just so excited to get into this, because I haven't been into a fantasy world in a while. I'm not including Iron Flame because I fucking hated it, so we're gonna not include that. Anyway, but I started this. I'm currently 12 chapters in, so I'm 105 pages in. I did really want to just get to 100 pages yesterday. That was the main goal of mine. This is a lot. Like, this is actually so interesting. It's basically one terrible morning, Jude and her sisters see their parents murdered. The fearsome assassin abducts all 3 girls to the fairy court, where Jude soon realizes that no, that wasn't English. Where Jude soon realizes that to survive she needs to be as cunning and deceitful as the Fae themselves, but the stairway to power is fraught with shadows and betrayal, and looming over all is the arrogant and charismatic Prince Carden. I've already annotated, which I've only done 100 pages. Huh? But this is YA, so it's written in a way that is very understanding to read, which I love because, again, like I've mentioned multiple times, fantasy can be a lot for me. It just is very confusing for me sometimes. So a YA fantasy can help with that. And I feel like the way Holly writes things is great as well. So there is 3 books in this series, but I think this is the thickest. I don't actually know how many pages this is. So 370 exactly. So I'm going to read some now. It is currently 10:30 in the morning. We have wrestling at 12, so I'm going to read this until 12. I'm going to have a shower after that, and then I'm going to read some more. So hopefully I can get a good chunk of this done today because I'm loving it, and obviously I want to read the others. I hate him so much that sometimes when I look at him I can hardly breathe. Are you taking the piss? And Carden is even more beautiful than the rest, with black hair as iridescent as a raven's wing and cheekbones sharp enough to cut out a girl's heart. Babe. You need to stop with the descriptions because you're making me fall for another fictional person. And this isn't from Carden's point of view, so I underlined it because it describes Jude in a very nice way. Basically, this guy says, wait, I want to see you again. And Jude says, why? Because you're like a story that hasn't happened yet, because I want to see what you will do. I want to be part of the unfolding of the tale. What the actual fuck? I feel like that just describes Jude in a really positive way, and I feel like she's going to be a badass bitch in this, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited, and if there's anything that I should quote on, I will tell you guys, because I've never been more excited to read a book than this. Like, coming from Iron Flame fantasy wise to this, I'm just having the time of my life right now. I shouldn't be laughing this much. Carden, why is he so funny? One of his brothers is doing like a sword fight with him, I guess, whatever the fuck you want to call it. His brother says sword play isn't a game, and then Carden says, then why call it sword play? It's not that funny. Why do I think so highly of this dude? Why am I like this? Anyway, I finished. It is currently 4:46. I'm gonna go have some dinner in a second, or prep my dinner, and then I'll probably start The Wicked King. I'm so excited to keep going because this was so good. Are you joking? This was so good. It's such a quick and easy read too. This is going to be a 4.5. I really enjoyed this, and I really enjoyed this, and I'm keen to continue it. I don't know. I'm guessing the second one is about how this one finished off. But yeah, I'm loving the banter between Jude and Carden because, hello, there was a moment and I literally had to stop reading for a second because I got so excited. 4.5 stars. I'm going to go do my socials because I haven't been on for probably like 3 hours, which is good because obviously I don't want to be on my phone that much. But with saying that, there is going to be an Omar Rudberg concert on Saturday, but this is Omar's first solo concert, so I'm going to be on my phone religiously trying to refresh everything and look at what he's doing on the performances. So I'm probably not going to read a lot then, but I got a full book done. I'm excited to start the next one. Hey, I haven't read anything today. We went out this morning and then I got really sad. So I haven't read a single fucking page, okay? I did read like 2 chapters last night of The Weird King. So it's chapter 3 right now, so nothing dramatic, obviously. However, I did just go on my Amazon wish list and the new Magnolia Parks book has come out, which I have to order very soon to go with my other covers because I have the old covers, not the new covers. But then I also realized I have a Kindle read. So in Haunting Adeline, Adeline herself was reading letters when she was like in the house and she like kept finding notes quotes. If you read the book, you know. But it's called Where's Molly? And I realized it's on my Kindle, so I downloaded it because, hello, I need to know who the fuck Molly is. So I have that to read. These are the triggers: murder, gore, graphic language, graphic sexual situations, child assault and rape not depicted, toxic relations between the main characters, child abuse and neglect, suicidal thoughts and ideations, human trafficking, drug and alcohol use, and animals being fed suspect shit. What? Please proceed with caution and prioritize your mental health. H.G. Carlton. It's 221 pages, so I could honestly get it done. Well, I'm just telling you about this because I'm probably going to read this, hopefully in this video. Tomorrow for me, Australian time, is Omar Rudberg's first solo concert in Sweden, and it starts at 8 p.m. Swedish time, which is 6 a.m. here. So I think I'm gonna like wake up early and just binge stuff on my phone. Someone might stream it, I don't know. So tomorrow I'll probably read a lot just so I can keep myself busy and awake. And then Sunday there's no wrestling to watch, so I'll be reading all day. My aim is to get these 2 done. Actually, that's a big ass. That's 400 pages. I want to finish maybe 2 books, either this one and what's the next one called? The Queen of Nothing, or this one and Where's Molly. But I'm gonna end up reading Where's Molly eventually. Again, you guys should follow my Goodreads Instagram. I post everything on there, what I read anyways. Loving this. So I think I'm gonna read this just for a bit until dinner. I keep yawning every time. I don't know what the point of this clip was, but I'm just letting you know I'm gonna read some. Is everybody at a Taylor Swift concert right now? Yes. Instead of me being there, I've just finished this book. It's currently 7:50 and I've just finished The Wicked King. Dude, what the fuck? I'm so annoyed, but like in a good way. Like, I'm not annoyed that it was bad, I'm annoyed that it's getting so good. Am I going to pick up the next one and read it for about an hour and a half? Yes. I think I'm going to give this a 4. I feel like the first one was still more exciting for me. This got more exciting near the end for me, but this was still such a good book, obviously, to continue on with the first one. But I'm going to start The Queen of Nothing, and I do want to read the blurb for you, so let me grab that. I got cramp. How long is this book? 305 pages. I'm going to finish this probably tomorrow. Do I have a life? Absolutely not. This is the last and final book. When a terrible curse is unleashed, panic spreads throughout the land, forcing Jude to choose between her ambition and her humanity. Can this girl just like pick what she wants to do in her life? Because she's gone through so much. Can she have a break? She's a human, sees her parents get murdered, gets pretty much abducted and kidnapped and moved to a fairyland, having to learn all of that. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's insane to me. I also don't like how there's a snake on it. The snake is kind of scary. I don't like snakes, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go see if people have posted about T-Swizzle, and I'll read some of this and I'll update you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I always film in the same spot, but it doesn't matter. Also, my neighbor's outside gardening and my window's open, so if he hears me, I'm gonna be severely embarrassed. Anyway, good morning everybody. So I told you guys I was gonna wake up super early to look at everything for the concert I mentioned, but it's technically like Sunday morning. Like, I missed the day. I fucked it up. Okay, anyway, so I just woke up normally today. So I woke up and I watched my new Patreon episode of The Basement Yard, and now I'm here filming an update for you, because when I tell you I binge read The Queen of Nothing last night, I had to force myself to stop because I wanted to read some today. Told you guys that I was starting this, I believe. So last night I got to chapter 19, 167 pages in, and I don't know about you or like what it is with this one, but this one I feel like is my favorite. I'm just eating this one up so much. It's 10:30 now, so I'm gonna finish this. I do want to do some editing today because I haven't even started editing this video, and then obviously want to start my next read, which is on the Kindle, like I mentioned. I think I'm gonna sit here and read this, and I'm literally loving this. I feel like this is definitely my favorite. I don't know why. There's just something in this that is making me like love it. This was everything. This was the best ending to this trilogy. I literally could cry. I almost started crying. Well, I did actually, reading like the ending-ish. I got very scared for a minute, but then I was like, well, it's fine. It will all work itself out, and it did. And I am so happy that I finally read this trilogy. I don't know why it took me so long, but if you haven't read the Cruel Prince trilogy by Holly Black, what are you doing with your life? Like, this is just everything I wanted in a YA kind of like fairy fantasy type of novel, I guess. This is a 5-star. I honestly kind of want to give The Cruel Prince 5 stars now. I originally gave it 4.5, I believe. This one's number 1 for me, then Cruel Prince, and then The Wicked King. This was so good because obviously it is the 3rd book in a trilogy. I can't really tell you guys that much because again, you have to read the other 2. But this was a 5-star read for me, and I'm so happy I have a 5-star read in this vlog. This is great. But if you haven't read the trilogy, please go read it. It is currently what time? It's 12 o'clock. But when I read a book next, I'll update you. So that's all you need to know. Is that too bright? Probably. But hi everybody. I feel like I'm getting interrogated with this lighting. It is currently almost 8 p.m. I've just gone for a walk with Nell and the boys. But before dinner, I did actually end up finishing Where's Molly on my Kindle. So I did start today and also finish it today. However, it is like 200 pages. So it's like just a little bit like I wouldn't say it's a novella, but like it's very short. I ended up rating a 3.5 to a 4 because again, it's just kind of a spin-off. I'm pretty sure it's described as a spin-off, so like I wasn't expecting a lot. I was obviously expecting my questions to be answered. What is that doing? My questions were answered. There was a happy ending. It was overall really good, but again, it wasn't a full novel. It was a continuation, so I didn't feel like it was good enough, I guess, to rate higher than that. But regardless, we have 1 day technically left of this weekly reading vlog, and I've read like 6 books, which I know is a lot, but I don't have a social life, so keep that in mind when you think of my book count. But I guess I will leave you guys to it, and I will see you guys very soon. It's Monday. Jesus Christ. Hello everybody and welcome back. Me and Nelly are not in the best of moods today, so excuse everything that's happening. What did I last tell you guys? I don't actually know. I updated you on Saturday night, I'm pretty sure. Then on Sunday morning I woke up at 5:30. Nelly is clearly loving that. I woke up at 5:30 to watch a live stream of Omar's concert and cried the entire time. I felt so shit the rest of the day. I think I had post-concert depression without actually being at the concert, so I just felt really off. So I ended up not reading anything, and then I ended up just watching Red, White and Royal Blue because it's a comfort movie. Obviously I had a really depressive episode yesterday, so waking up after a depressive episode is not fun, so I have a severe migraine. However, I'm finishing the video today, but I have parcels which contain books, so I thought I would open them because why the frick not. That big box you just saw is my Throne of Glass box set that I've been talking about. I think there's a single book in there as well. Like, it's a box set and a single book. I'm so dehydrated, it's insane. Oh, hello. And then I have a parcel from my friend Jade, and this contains 2 books. I'm pretty sure it's just 2 books. I'm not sure if there's anything else in here, but I ended up buying the Fairy Loot edition of Heartstopper, which is signed by Alice. I found 2 copies for me and her, and I got them sent to her house because it was closer, so she sent me my copy. And I'm pretty sure there's a Red, White and Royal Blue book in here as well. Also, she wrote my name, Chloe Nelson Benson, and then on her she wrote, I'm going to open the box set first because it's already half open. Like, look at this. Like, what is that? That's meant to be like that. What is going on? I mentioned to you guys that I sold my old Throne of Glass set, which is actually the OG hardcovers, and they're worth a penny. I don't like the covers. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like the covers. So I ended up buying the new covers in hardback because I just prefer them. I don't have the muscle energy for this today, can you not? It's in another box. Are you actually taking the piss? On top of Throne of Glass, which I'll have to open again, I ended up picking up Butcher and Blackbird as a physical copy because this was a 5-star read for me last year. I read this in my Reading Dark Romance for only a week video if you are interested. I believe this was my 2nd dark romance I ever read. This is a comedic dark romance of 2 serial killers being serial killers and falling in love. And I just wanted a physical copy so I can reread it again. I read it on my Kindle and then I have to reread it again because I didn't highlight anything. So I had to buy that, and it was finally in stock at Booktopia, so I was like, okay, I'll pick it up while I pick up Throne of Glass. I don't even have anything to open this with. I think I'm going to open Jade's now. This is her original present to me. I'll keep that aside, but this is the Fairy Loot edition of Heartstopper. I found 2 copies of the Fairy Loot Heartstoppers on the same Facebook group. I got the other 2 special editions that I showed you, either 3, and this is number 3, which personally is my favorite comic, which is the Paris trip. And me and Jade have been wanting a Fairy Loot exclusive one of these for a while because it's hand signed by Alice themselves, and the undercover is absolutely stunning. So this is actually the misprint version because they like misprinted a bunch of these, so half the pages are missing, but again I have the original anyway. And then I gave Jade the one that doesn't have the misprint. So this is what it looks like. So we have the green sprayed edges, we have the kind of metallic, but I really wanted it for the under dust jacket. So this is the spine and then this is the front, and oh my god, this is actually stunning. And then obviously it is signed by Alice themselves. I don't have anything from Alice, and obviously Heartstopper is a massive deal for me, so having that is great. This is stunning. This is making me happy. I'm really happy. Also the end papers are so cute. But this is my little present from her. Is that a Heartstopper wrapping paper? She wanted to give me this book originally. They didn't have the cover, but I ended up finding the signed version, and I said just still send it to me anyway, because I can display this one and just have the signed one as it is. Oh my god, is that a book sleeve? It's a Heartstopper book sleeve. And then obviously, oh my god, it's polka dots inside too. So she ended up picking up the, I don't know where she got this from, but it's just an indie bookstore, I'm pretty sure. But I don't have this version. So this is the same version I have as the Waterstones one, but it's just not signed. But I'm going to display this one because this cover is actually stunning. But the spread edges are cute too. My face is all really itchy. So we have blue spread edges, and this cover is stunning. So this will be going on my Heartstopper shelf. No. This will be going on my red, white and royal blue. I have 6 copies of red, white and royal blue. Oh my god. And this, I needed a new book sleeve too. So this is by Needles Riddles, so if you're interested. But it has a little pocket in the front, which I've always wanted because I can put my Kindle in it. Jade, thank you so much. I know you're watching. I also already sent you a message, but I love you very much and I'm obsessed, and I'm so glad we got that very limited edition. I really am. Now that Corey was an absolute gentleman and gave me my scissors, I'm going to open the throne of glass and then I can end this video for you guys. Dude, these are so pretty. I love these so much. I just prefer these covers. I don't know what it is. So these are the covers I ended up getting. So this is what it looks like without the glare. This shit is so fucking heavy. It's insane. Oh my god, it smells like a freaking bookstore. I love it. So this is what the dust jacket looks like. I don't think there's anything underneath because it's not that. They're coloured. Are they all coloured? They are. But I'm definitely going to read these. God, Kingdom of Ash is fucking thick. But that is all the book mail I have for today and my depressing ass mood. I'm just so drained. It's insane. I don't want to cry because there's no point of crying. I'm just depressed. It's not like a big deal. Well, it is. I literally was watching Red, White and Royal Blue, and I've already watched it. I'm just rewatching it because it's a comfort of mine. And I was just watching it and bawling my eyes out, which is understandable because it's a comfort of mine. I have 6 of the books, like it makes sense. Like even why am I telling you this? I don't know. I'm literally gonna cry. I was watching Omar's concert and I was just sitting there and I was like, I really wanted to be there, like really wanted to be there, and it just made me think that I don't do anything. I shouldn't be crying. Oh, this is so stupid. It's a reading vlog. It just made me think that I don't live my life to the fullest, and it just made me so sad. So that's the point of that. We're gonna do the outro, and to Temu for sponsoring this, I don't mean, this is not what I look like normally. I'm very sorry. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what the fuck to say because that's not coming out of my nose. Anyway, people clicked on this video to see a reading vlog and have just seen me cry for 15 minutes. Anyway, if you're new here, subscribe. I'm gonna go clean up all this mess, but I hope you guys enjoy this reading vlog regardless. We're gonna talk about reading for a little bit right now because I have to end this video. Massive shout out for Team. I can't even speak. Massive shout out to Temu for sponsoring today's video. Everything is linked down below if you're interested. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me. If you're new here and you don't want to see crying more often, please subscribe and make a video every single Thursday if I'm feeling up for it. I want to apologize for crying, but I know I shouldn't. And I know people are going to tell me that. But I'm an ugly crier, so sorry for that. I love you guys very much. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I may not know what I'm doing with my life, but I make these little silly videos on the internet and it makes me happy. So here we are. I love you guys very much. I will see you guys in my next one. All my social media links and all my Temu stuff will be linked down below like always. Remember to spread love and stay positive, and I will see you guys in my next one. Drink your water, have your meds, and have a nap. Bye everyone.